from a hit on Letang as we welcome Jeremy Roenick to the party. Yes, look at this. And there's a reason JR is here because there's been a difference of opinion, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Go ahead, boys.
And believe me, I'm really surprised there's a difference of opinion, especially with the way you played the game.
Let's do a little history first before we get into it. You're going to agree that there's a concussion issue, correct?
Oh, there's no question.
1,100 according to CBC website. 1,100. And here are some of the names of the guys that have been suffering from concussions just this year alone. I mean, Sidney Crosby still hasn't come back. You're looking at Nick Backstrom doesn't make the list because he hasn't been out long enough to be there. And there's just a ton of them. I mean, Mark Stahl was lucky to get back into the lineup. These are big-time players. And this is why the rules were changed, because these concussions became so deadly. There's a blindside hit. That was a clean hit. At the time, that was a clean hit. This is Cook on Savard. Savard is now basically retired. He's no longer going to be able to play. This is Sidney Crosby. An accident. Most people agree that was an accident, but a concussion. So they changed the rule to say if you target the head, you should be penalized. I say get the puck there. I say shows no courage whatsoever by not going after the puck. I think he targets the guy's head. He was reaching to grab the puck.
His head wasn't even hit. His head wasn't even hit.
He's out with a concussion. He's out for the game.
His head was not even hit.
You tell me he didn't hit his head.
He did not hit his head.
Can we show it again, please, Mark Perotti? Can we show that?
Slow-mo. Stop.
You don't think he snapped his head?
It doesn't matter if he snapped his head. He hits him in the chest. And of course, when you hit him in the chest, his head is just
take a look and watch how this.
And
he
also,
snaps his chin on the side.
Let's take hitting out of hockey. Let's take hitting out of hockey. That is Nystrom, who is a hard-hitting player.
You tell me you didn't see his head snap. You didn't see his head go like that.
If I hit you in the chest, your head's going to go back.
Steckel hit Crosby like that.
If I hit you in the chest, your head's going to snap too.
He's in a vulnerable position.
And he put himself in a vulnerable position.
I understand he reached.
Hey, listen, I love Letang as much as anybody else. He's one of my favorite players. But you have to learn how to take a hit correctly. He put himself in a vulnerable position. He got hit by a player who was a physical player, and he should have gone up in the boards and cushioned the hit, take a hit to make the.
By the way, if I'm Dan Bosma, I'm going to tell Pierre Maguire to go stick that microphone someplace else, because I would not be answering that question when my best player, one of my best players, lying on the ice and going to be out of it. Another story
aside. It was a correct answer, though.
But I'm telling you,
it was a correct answer.
The whole point is we have to change the way the guys look at it. You're not supposed to try to decapitate the player who's got the puck. What you want to do is get the puck. We're changing the mindset. The guy that hits is now responsible for the contact.
What happens if Nystrom does not hit Letang? He jumps by him, and they go back and score another goal.
He actually had a 50-50 chance on that puck.
He didn't have a 50-50 chance.
And I'm talking about going in there now. We talked about bear hugs.
He doesn't right there. He knows he's not going to get the puck.
The puck is barely moving, and it's moving in his direction. And even if he doesn't, all he has to do is slide into him here. I'm talking about changing the player's mindset. Jonesy, help me out here.
Well, no, I do agree with Mike in that aspect. I don't think this is a suspendable play, though. What should be, in my opinion, it should be a suspendable play. Remember back to last year, the big hit in the playoffs, Rafi Torres on Brent Seabrook. Clearly, Torres is a hit-first player, but he makes no attempt to get the puck. Here's the hit. There's Seabrook. He has no idea that Rafi Torres is coming. Watch the puck. He leaves it to throw the check. Makes no attempt to look for the puck. And it's the exact same thing that happens tonight. Nystrom had the opportunity to get the puck. That mindset is the issue. The hits to the head clearly are a major issue in hockey and in all major sports. That's the thing that I have a problem with. That's what we have to continue to try to get to and remove from the game.
Unfortunately, on both you guys, his head wasn't hit. His chin might have been grazed, but his head was not hit. The shoulder and the elbow hit the chest. I saw it on 5 or 6 different plays, different angles.
Several times.
His head didn't get hit.
He clipped him with his shoulder on the head right here. Whether it's targeted or not is not for me to say. I'm not in his head. But he didn't go in with the intention of playing the puck. He saw a vulnerable player, and he hit him.
And the most contact that was hit is to the chest. And that's what's going to be seen. And you know what? We should just take hitting out of hockey.
Stop with that, JR. I'm not just going to... You accuse me of being soft. I'm accusing you of making a marshmallow.
You're getting soft. You're getting soft.
This has been great. I got to jump in.
You're getting soft.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
You're getting soft.
You've been a good stuff. I'll tell you you're on.
If I get hit in the head, you're going to give that a penalty too?
Take a hike. Go see Coach Keenan out there.
This comes from a guy who, Mr. Tough Guy over here.
This is It's never going to solve. We're not going to solve anything here. Thanks for being a good sport.
I'm going to go get him a Shirley Temple.
Good luck later.
Yeah.
Jonesy, you're up.
Yes.
It's time for the Sonic Create